Hey, that looks cool. I thought I would just see what's on the radio now. It's 9 degrees, 69379. 379. 37, the value of bulb. 79, the value of handsome. And William. And Geyser. Geyser.
That's Stephen from Wollongong with Time. Allies in there with On Me. One cordial after the news. You're on Triple J.
Darwin's atrocity and ScoMo's royal introductions. Good morning, Dave Marchese with Triple J News. Labor leader Anthony Albanese has described a shooting in Darwin overnight as an atrocity. 4 men have been killed and a woman was injured after a series of attacks in Darwin CBD. Mr Albanese says it's more shocking considering how peaceful Darwin normally is.
Condolences to the families of those who've been victims of this violent atrocity that occurred in Darwin last night, and to all of the people of Darwin. It's very close-knit. The whole city will be affected by this.
An appeal has begun against Cardinal George Pell's conviction for child sexual abuse. Cardinal Pell has spent 4 months in jail after being found guilty of sexually abusing 2 choir boys when he was Archbishop of Melbourne. His lawyer has told the Court of Appeal the timing of the incidents after a Sunday Mass and the heavy robes that the Archbishop was wearing made the assaults impossible. The appeal is expected to continue for 2 days. ScoMo has met the Queen during his first day of his London visit. Scott Morrison is the 16th Australian PM to meet Queen Elizabeth during her long reign. Later, he'll join US President Donald Trump and the Queen for commemorations for the 75th anniversary of the D-Day landings. Mr Morrison also spoke at a business lunch where he warned the global economy is under threat.
Trade conflict between the United States and China is testing the system as never before and is putting the prosperity, frankly, and living standards of billions of people at risk.
A new report into the financial cost of endometriosis has found it cost Australian businesses...
True. Scott Morrison said something that I actually agree with. China and America, like the USA and Chinese governments, do you think either of those governments gives a crap about anyone other than their own power? There's no difference between them. One's a democracy, one is not, but they're both doing the same crap. Let's think about this, because the Trump administration the other day secretly, quietly released a document, changes they've made, references to carbon dioxide, will now refer to it as molecules of freedom. It sounds like something that's been churned out by the propaganda machine of North Korea. These are going to be 5 storms in 2019. They're yet to come. Atlantic, what do you want to call that? A vortice of freedom? Kajiki, Ivo. Kajiki is Western Pacific, could be a typhoon. And these three are Eastern Pacific. Could be hurricanes. Or what do you want to call them? Vortices of freedom. If carbon dioxide, the number one greenhouse gas that's contributing to global warming, rapid climate change, if that is freedom, if that is molecules of freedom, then maybe we should call the storms that are generated by warmer oceans vortices of freedom. Sounds good to me. Sounds far less scary. Vortices of freedom. I mean, a bird is free to fly around inside the eye of a hurricane all it wants. Better not try and get out of there, but inside the eye of a big hurricane, it's fine, it's beautiful, it's nice. The sun is shining, the birds singing, everyone's happy. You know, it's calm, it's clear. Inside the eye, all is good, peaceful, you know. You don't have to worry about what's going on around you. Vortice of freedom. Lorenzo. And vortice of freedom, Kajiki, Ivo, Kiko, and Octave. And freedom gas. Don't forget your freedom gas. That's the new term for natural gas by the American administration of Donald Trump. It really does sound like some sort of weird propaganda that you'd expect to be churned out by someone like Kim Jong-un from North Korea. Molecules of freedom.